Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Can you hear me? Before anything, can you hear me? Testing, microphone. Let me check it out. Testing, 1, 2, all good, clear, it's all clear. Excellent. Welcome everybody, welcome once again to our special. There you go. Let me get rid of the screen. So here we are, there you go. So Cyber, Rainy, good evening everybody, and welcome everybody to our special for Streets of Rage remake. So as today, as you may notice, I mean most of you, that you follow my social media, we have reached 1,000 subscribers. Yay! Yeah, excellent. So yes, we have reached the 1,000 special, which doesn't really mean anything because I cannot monetize anything, but I know for sure that I have at least a niche fan base for the work that I do. So this really means something. Here you go, her boy. Thank you everybody to come over. So yeah, so today, as I was just mentioning in our groups in Discord, what we want to do, right? Hey Metallic, thank you for tuning in, I appreciate it. So we wanted to play a little bit of Streets of Camurocho or something. Let me just put down the music on. Or we wanted I wanted to make a display, a showcase for all the things that I do, right? That I have done and that still haven't been done. We can take a quick look first, so we can take a look of the work that I've been doing. Some of those are just experiments or things that didn't go. You didn't go as much. For example, this one, if you can see on the screen, this is another special stage. I just put Little Tokyo just as a placeholder, right? But basically, it's just it's a place that I can just put all the stuff that I wanted to move around or to practice, mostly practice. So this one is more, I wanted like a fancy street, based on Radeon Drive. Actually, I even made a video showing this. Giving a display case for this. Let's start with this one, shall we? Let's start with this one. Of course, I'm not going to change palettes or anything. We will continue working with everything from Streets of Camurocho, right? Before anything, let me change my options so we can have full screen, right? Give me a second. Right, second, because as I said, sometimes just the screen, the chat room won't show up, so I need to refresh this. All right, there you go. So let's work on this one. All right, so this is, as I said, this one based on Radeon Drive. I already made a video of this stage. So let's start with this one. There you go. I saw these elements from another obscure mobile game, which is something bad. Some of the ideas are pretty good, but I just happen to make them better. Well, also I thought, but but the thing is, not with the big screen, it won't show much. That's the problem with this. The screen will show. What I can say. Oh, okay, fuck it. No, let's keep it this way. I don't want to be doing too much changes. So anyway, so yeah, this is kind of like a mix of Rodeo Drive and Asabu, you know, in Tokyo, Ginza, you know, like fancy place. Again, this is not fully populated, but it's populated enough for you to take a quick look of this stuff. For example, the Aroma Express, of course, a coffee shop, fancy style, Starbucks style. Then we have, of course, a boutique. Excess. It's pretty nice. A little bit of the elements also. I use Power Rangers on this one, for example. This one of the stores in Power Rangers from Genesis, which by design is pretty nice. I mean, the concept of the stage is pretty good. What settings SORs to able to run up and down like this? The exceptions has to be off if I remember correctly. Then I made this one. This is like one of those kind of Latino style shops, you know, like. Oh, that hurt. And of course, you know, this kind of streets with palm trees always make them even fancier. This stage is gorgeous. I love it. When I was working on this, I was really inspired, and you know, I was just seeing how awesome some stores and places like, you know, Beverly Hills or all this kind of place look like. So yeah. So this is another stage that I've made. This is for a project. This is not for a SORmaker. This is going to be seeing the light because this is for not for an indie project. The supermarket, 90% of everything is custom made. Like the signs of this brand Fresh. Like the products on the shelves are also custom made, most of them. Bottles of water, you know, other kind of drinks. The signs at the top of the poultry on bread and wheat. This one, pump soda, is also custom made. In general, most of the stuff is custom made. The bread one, look at it. So I draw them in sprite art. This is another hot chocolate, very famous brand in Mexico, Abuelita, Grandma. So this one is beautiful. It's going to be on this. It's called Platinum Warrior, something like this. This beat 'em up. So this is a very cool stage, and yes, this was really beautiful one. So just a little display case of this one, right? So it's pretty nice. Yeah, the bowling alley is for that project actually. The bowling alley is for that project. So yeah, that's good. Let me see which other stages I have in Little Tokyo's. Sort by type. There you go. Of course, as I was mentioning, I have a couple of things in and there. Blah blah blah, you know. So for what I see, I put 1A, 1B, which are these. Let's go to 2A. Let's go to the next one. So this is a classic one. I made this one some time ago, and this is also pretty nice. This is for one of the hunters. So this is like one of those derelict train stations. This is beautiful as well. I personally love this. So I'm facing here. If I remember, I used those walls because I wanted to. Oh, I was testing some custom. I guess a broken car. I guess it was a car that it was on the way. This project was very nice. So this is a derelict station. I remember part of the story about the background of this one. When I made it for the first time, I don't know if you are familiar or should be, of course, because I believe you guys have a couple of common, you know, like can I say, some history about, or at least some pop culture. The movie Rocky. So in Rocky, there was one of the places that they live nearby a derelict station like this. So it's pretty nice. As you can see, that it has a lot of parallax. You know, every track has a parallax. The train is there. So this is one is pretty nice. I like this stage a lot. So I wanted to make it like one of those, you know, inner city stations, like completely derelict. You know, you look at the even the fences are completely wasted. You know, like they are not throwing too much protection. Of course, I'm using Vendetta a little bit. Made a little explaining, you know, little addition, added more stuff, even more graffiti. So it's pretty cool. I like this one. Even the foreground still looks pretty inner city like. Open up a dictionary. Right. Actually, that scene. The music is from Tekken. I use this part for testing a lot of custom characters. There's no map, so I apologize for this. But this one, for example, see, I am putting here a lot of galvizes. I used this when I was testing the Murphys. So I use this bit when I want to, this part to, when I want to test custom character. So the last time I remember I used this one was precisely for the yeah, it was for Murphy, you know, the special cup from Streets of Rage 4. So yeah, of course, right now we're using the data folder for Streets of Camarog. Of course, we don't have it. We don't have him here. So this is also, the station is pretty much intact. I mean, as you can see, I am using different colors for galvizes because, of course, it's like testing the palettes, all the animations, intros. So yeah, when we were testing Murphy, yeah, we used this scene. This is a very nice stage. So yeah, basically it's the same like what it used to be, a fancy train station, but that it's been completely derelict and it's just a hole for punks. So that was a concept that I had for this scene. In fact, this stage was so, I mean, I like it so much, the concept that I had for this, that I gave it to one of my friends, to Dark Valentine. I gave this scene for Mugen, so it looks pretty cool. So Mugen looks really nice. So as you can see, there's a boarded up coffee shop that it's no longer open. So you know, we have the signs, you know, all covered up in graffiti. The entrance there, of course, you know, the entrance of the coffee shop, all boarded up. You know, more graffiti. You know. Basically a beautiful station that it went to shit. So when I made this one, so in Mugen, this is the playable part and actually looks really cool. So we use this floor from Burning Fight. but I had some ideas like this. So yeah, this station looks really good in Mugen. I highly recommend to take a look at it if you can, with my boy Dark Valentine. And here are the ticket booths, and here's just the entrance. But yeah. Russian beat, where the hit the sound you use for Radeon Final Edition comes from. Okay, actually it's a mix. That one is a mix of several. This one has it has King of Fighters 94, Russian beat, I mean like Rival Turf, the regular one, and also Russian beat Ran. So especially for the ladies. Let me see what else do we have in Little Tokyo. 3A. Let's check it out what we have here. So this one, is well, you know, you have seen what I've been doing, especially for all the V5 Streets of Rage mods, when we wanted to convert a lot of the stages into bare knuckle mobile, right? BKM. So of course you already know how much I wanted to make Ghost Street, and this is one of the stages I love most. This is an iconic stage. I mean, you know, most people love completely Streets of Rage 2. So this is my conversion. This just test, of course. This has no animations yet, but for example, at least has the reflections. But yeah, it will be fully animated. You know, this is a beautiful stage as well. And the map is kind of broken, so I apologize. Still testing, so it's nothing, you know, final. But basically the concept or the context of this one, see, is Streets of Rage 2, the classic one, but in bare knuckle mobile style. You know, you see the bars in the background. I mean, like, it's like one of those small backstreet entertainment streets, right? No. It wasn't archived. For example, one of the details that I add, for example, here the gutter, right? So one of the things that I wanted to put this gutter effect of water, like that. So then, you know, this diagonal street. It's like, well, what are these buildings? Are these like that? So this one looks more like a hotel. You know, put more, you know, a little bit of gutter. Like here, you just go down. Of course, it has to be like kind of like a division. So I put this kind of sidewalk. Right, this is the entrance of like one of those tenants. I like it. I like the way it looks. You know, like very low income kind of building. Of course, again, gutter. You know, all this, the sewers, keeping all this water, all the slush in here, the same here. So I like to work in those little small details to give a little more depth. The same, the streets, the sign, we could continue bare knuckle mobile. Here, this one, I wanted to make this place like one of those, you know, like a punk rock little clubs that it's been already, you know, closed by the police. So looks kind of cool, isn't it? So, you know, I put like punk bands and stuff. Of course, I put my name here because, well, I'm a fucking narcissist. Yeah, you know, I put a lot of trash, you know, cans. So yeah, I keep using the bare knuckle elements here. Of course, you're gonna be putting out someone here. More graffiti, the colors. I mean, we continue using the palette of this. You know, the same. The floor coming up here. You know, coming up from the pipes, going straight into the sewer. You know, so I wanted to give this element, this style. Yes, it looks good. So of course, here's another entrance. Yeah, more graffiti. This is it was very nice. I was really feeling really happy working on this remake. The car is untouched, and same this part. So this is the entrance of our bronze bar. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very nice stage. I personally like it. I think it gives a very nice vibe. So yeah, but I might need to work. I mean, I want to put all the animations on this on the stores. I mean, that would be really good when I can have it finished. Let me see what else do we have on here. Street A, Street 4A. Well, you already know this. We already incorporated this. Hey, Boldo, how you doing? Welcome. You already sent this. You already incorporated this into Streets of Kamurocho, and also one of my favorite places in that also was a big practice. I guess most of you may know the game of give me a second. Give me a second. Testing. There you go. Okay. There's a game that it was for PlayStation 2 for what is it? Jet Li. It was a pretty nice game. What's kind of weird for well, especially the way it was the controllers, but it has a pretty cool stages. And one of the coolest stages they had for that beat 'em up was the Astro's Lounge. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a personal favorite. And I'm sure I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this into Streets of Kamurocho. And this has the remix made by Iceferno of the gallery Estrus Club. So as you can see, classy, stylish, badass. If you can happen to find one of the videos in YouTube about this game, yeah, this stage is beautiful. I tried to replicate it the best I could, and I guess I did. But look at this. So I tried to keep it classy. You know, the entrance, you know, the computer. So yeah, you know, like super cool. Yeah, very Yakuza-like. These are some of the broken items that, of course, Herbs here did the design. This extremely stylish. And for example, design-wise, as you can see, it has a diagonal. It has diagonal window panes. The bar. I mean, like these bars, like tables, are imposed over the diagonal stuff. So the design is pretty awesome. Second floor, the things you're gonna be. Yes, that's the second floor. It's gonna be like the VIP area. And of course those are like some little pools or fountains outside. In fact, in the game you get to have a boss fight in one of those. Yes, the pool outside looks super cool. So I will show, after I finish the video, I will give you a clip of how this Astros place looks like in 3D, and you will tell that, yeah, I was heavily inspired by this. But yeah, this is a very beautiful stage. And the music, the track, I think this remix of Iceferno fits wonderfully. Yeah, it looks really cool, stylish, the lights. But yeah, the design-wise, definitely is Yakuza, and actually that's what I put all these guys. So this was going to be in the Streets of Kamurocho. It's going to be part of the Millennial Tower. Like an extra. Because why the fuck not? Right? a cruise mod. So this looks cool. So the bar is super important. Look at the design of the bar. So it has some lights at the corner, some towers. Shit. And this is like the entrance of the bathroom or the second floor. I will show you the original, and you will tell me that, yeah, if I was able to replicate it or not. The bar is pretty nice, if I can say so myself. It's pretty nice. I mean, at least here I can, you know, keep away from some guys. Then they can kick my ass. Fuck me. Fuck your pipe. This is extremely fancy. It's I love this stage personally. I really love it. It's pretty stylish, pretty cool. I like the entrances. I mean, like keeping in kind of minimal but modern. You know what I mean? So here, yeah, this is a part of the. Check out the sign of extras at the top. It's pretty stylish. I love this one. And of course, Kuze. And then we have a drunk Sakuragi. Pretty. Of course, has to be Kusei. Kusei. Fuck him. So this is supposed to be Yuya. Hey Icy, how you doing? So this is a pretty cool stage in general. I appreciate it, Icy. Thank you so much. Fuck you. Alright. It happens sometimes. You just feel insomniac and then you don't know what to do, right? Alright, so this is everything I had for this folder that I call it Little Tokyo, which is just, as I said, it's just a little to practice in this part. So it's pretty nice, as you can see. Look, it's really fancy. The entrance, the second floor, the disposition of the tables, as I was mentioning, is more like a sidebar than the central bar with the entrance. So as I wanted to, let me give you a little idea of how it is. It was Rise of Honor, right? Rise to Honor, I guess. Ah, fuck, what are you doing? PS2. Yeah, Rise to Honor is the game. So this is Estrus. This is a pretty cool game in general. It's fantastic, pretty well done. And so one of the things that I was mentioning is kind of weird. The way it's been the layout of the place was pretty weird. So this is the bar, right? The barroom brawl. Look at the place. Even the entrance, it looks beautiful. I want to recreate this as well. So even this, look at the background of this place. I mean the foyer of the entrance, super classy, really beautiful. You know, it has like the vases. I want to recreate this. Look, like the vases with the wooden panels and the same kind of you know, like cement brick wall. It looks pretty cool. You know, like one of those. And also, of course, the floor is there, the carpet. So yeah, I want to recreate this one. I might be able to recreate this for some other one. See, pretty classy, fancy, stylish, right? It's really beautiful. I love personally the PS2 era stages, or they have a certain kind of environment vibes that it hasn't been able to be replicated well in the modern game. When they go to super realistic, but they don't look as, I don't know. They kind of look lacking ambience. Yeah, I love class interiors myself. So here's Astros, right? So let's make a comparison. So look at this. So that's the entrance, right? Let's pay attention. Look, let's pay attention to the design. So for example, as I was mentioning, look at the disposition of the windows that are in a diagonal style, right? Then, you know, the tables are basically just boards over it. So let's go and take a look again. See? So as you can see, I try to keep it on the same style. See? Same kind of door, windows. It's very similar, of course, not 100% verbatim, but in general, like keeping this kind of you know, cement walls, like one of those brick type, but still kind of, you know, minimal but fancy. Then there you go. Pay attention to. So this is the central bar that I already mentioned here, and this is the entrance for the second floor or the toilets. And as you can see, it kept even the frames, the sign of the club. I don't know what the fuck Astros means, but it still sounds pretty cool, right? And yeah, as you can see, even the lamps, in the corners, it kept the style, you know. It's really fancy, it's really beautiful. I wish I could be in a club like this. Man, I in a place like that, I'm gonna be drinking my ass off all the time. This is super fancy. Ow. So yeah, this is Astros. So check out the entrance. So that's the entrance bit. Let me see. So like the desk. There you go. So as you can see now outside, we can see here the pools and the fountains that I kept there. So they're in several levels here. So it has one level here, they have a second one here, you know, pretty classy, pretty stylish, right? This place is gorgeous in all ways possible. So well, I want to see if I can get a better angle for the entrance, so I can show you that it's also, well, I mean, try to get it as close as possible, design wise. You know, even the tables, even the chairs, you know, the breakables that we used, we tried to keep the same design. It's very stylish club, very stylish bar. But look at this. That looks freaking cool. So yeah, this is the Astros Club. a personal favorite. And yes, this is going to be definitely, I'm going to put this in the Streets of Camarocho. It's gonna be one of the bars at the top of the, you know, it's gonna have a lot of bars. The Millennium Tower at least is gonna have a lot of bars, because of course the final bar is at the place in the street in Yakuza 1. So well, this might be just an extra one. There you go. Well, so no, so this is the second floor. So yeah, we already saw this. Here, give me a second. I will see if I can get a better angle. There you go. So as you can see, it has a 2 entrance. I guess the elevator foyer is behind this. So I keep the same style, but I just put a couple of, you know, like some potted plants there to give them more style. But even the desk, you know, I was trying to keep it in this style. You know, it has even the lower bits of the floor. So yeah, design-wise is basically untouched. But of course, you know, try to put it in a 2D environment. But I guess I was success in recreating this stage. It's pretty nice, pretty stylish, pretty classy. So it looks pretty cool. I like the Astra's sign with the lighting. So as you can see, I recreated the same way. It's pretty nice. So, by the way, so if you were mentioned that you wanted to go outside, so this is what happens to fight in one of the swimming pools, right? So this is what Herbs was saying, that yeah, let's go outside. Sure, you will see. I wish I could be having this one with more modern gameplay. So look at this. So this is the place. There you go. So you wanted to go outside to the swimming pool? There it is. Look at the view, man. Look at that. You know what? Even a small party outside, you know, would be freaking cool. You know, outside having, you know, like some tables for the terrace. There's some girls around. But look at that. Super stylish, super cool. Of course, shallow water. But it still looks really nice. The building. He's drunk his ass off, by the way. But yeah, design-wise, it's pretty awesome. I love how he's trying to drown this guy in the pool. It's a pretty nice stage. I love it. Yeah, I will be staying there for a very long while. Of course, it's gonna be costing some quid, right? This is gonna be a little bit of an expensive, right? But man, looks fantastic. So yeah. So what do you guys think? Any opinion? Any questions, opinions, comments about that? It's pretty nice, isn't it? Right, so this is for this folder called Little Tokyo. As I was mentioned, is just one of the ones I use for practice. Mighty Final Fight, I already know this one. Of course, this is Streets of Rage, Streets of Camarocho, all the things that we're working on. So yeah, and it's good that we are back to, you know, work in progress. Yeah, right. It feels really good when you start to see all this small details. Right. So here, no. Well, this is Bare Knuckle Mobile. Vendetta. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff on this one that I was working. Right. Hunter 2. Well, it was again. It's just putting things together. It has nothing really like groundbreaking, but it was practicing. It was a lot of practice, a lot of stuff, a lot of concepts, a lot of ideas, many things. Let me just sort out this by type. There you go. Some of the stuff that you already seen myself in several places. Some other I put on release tracks. For example, like this, the Hostess Club. I already made a video about this. This is one of my all-time favorite ones. It's beautiful. Let me give you another one. I already uploaded a video of this, but yeah, let's go and take a look again, because why the fuck not? It's awesome. Yeah, and also feels very Yakuza-like. And I wouldn't mind adding it. The problem is I don't know where. I mean, basically the concepts that I have occupied for Streets of Kamurocho is already taken over. So this is very simple. I use some stuff from Violent Storm, like the pillars, a little bit of Final Fight, combined with new colors. I made a new floor based on Burning Fight, this one, but it still looks pretty fancy because I made with a proper, you know, perspective. So yeah, this wasn't not much custom work in general, but it's just putting all together a lot of things. So for example, King's L'Amour bar from Art of Fighting. Those are the best. Those are one of the best tables. So for a fancy restaurant, bar, club, or whatever, right? So this is more like a hostess club. The more work that I put was in this background, which is the like one of those cabinets. The problem with that part in general is that it was custom work. No, that's a lot of custom work. So I use a little bit of the Strike Wars as a base, but still a lot of work to, you know, remove a lot of things and separate it. So there you go. That's the background. Yes, this track Elise is beautiful. I love Elise. Really nice. So yeah, the place still looks pretty fancy. I like the baller, you know, like the railings. Pretty stylish. I like the railings, pretty cool. I set up all the guys wearing white or gray. I think it looks freaking cool for the theme of the restaurant. I wanted to populate this so it can look, you know, cool. Could be. And the piano. So this is something that I saw once in a bar in Jakarta, precisely. It was in Indonesia. So I went into a bar and they had this piano that it had, you know, like the box. They put a bed of rose or flowers. So they put lavender roses or something like this. As you can see, it's pretty cool. And then also have like a rooftop like that. So when I saw it, it's like, man, I have to recreate this. So here you go. So as you can see, looks extremely cool. I used the piano from the same place of King's. You know, what I always found, I don't know, for some reason that stage with, you know, the underfight in Final Fight 1, you know, with all this, they had like a sunroof, it looked super classy for, you know, for a cage fight, don't you think? But I like it, so I wanted to put it in a proper sunroof in a classy place. So I guess it looks fine as it is. Yeah, this stage is beautiful in all ways possible. Now pay attention to the floor on this one. All of this from that side is in a perspective, but on the stage, in the central place, is centered. This one is centered, so this is the original burning fight. This stage is beautiful, really beautiful in all ways. Gorgeous. So I don't know if I could be adding it to Streets of Camurocho. I mean, we can see with the rest of the team. But yeah, pretty stylish, pretty cool, personal favorite. Alright, so let's see what else do we have here. Stage 1B, let's see. So this is from Streets of Rage 1 beta. I guess you already know this one, so I won't put too much, just put it all together just for practice. So it's one of the practice stages from the very first, same version. So it uses Joe Higashis and all this kind of stuff. So nothing really special on that one. So it's just all the beta version of remake. This is another classy one. So this is an Italian restaurant based on one in GTA 4. So it's called Franco's, you know, like my last name. But yeah, another classy place. Let me see. No, I don't want to put this song. Of course, it's Forget Me Nots. So it's gonna be giving me. It's gonna be, you know, copyright me. Let me see which other tracks we have. Let me see. Music. What do we have here? 1, 3. Let's see. What's number 3? Again, Elise. 16. And just for testing. It's a boss fight. 20. Of course, this is surprised. I will show you what's that for, by the way. Of course. You know what? Let's use Elise in the meanwhile. It's just for practice, just for viewing. Once again, this is just nothing fancy. Just putting all things together. So let's keep using Elise. Right. So this is Franco's. Pretty stylish place. Pretty cool. Italian. Use a lot of the background from GTA 4, Drusilla's bar. Again, we used the tables of King, but as you can see, the design has changed drastically. So I mean, the base is the same, but now the chairs have a color different. They have another kind of double tablecloths. They have now a bottle of wine with a candle on top. So yeah, there's some changes. Same styling style with old pictures. Of course, it has a stage for a string quartet, you know, kind of Italian style. There you go. For example, I can give it to you for your little Italy. Don't worry, I don't mind donating this. So see, this is pretty stylish, pretty cool. Simple, dude. For example. So in the Italian restaurants, you will see pictures of mobsters, some people older now, of course, Franco's. which is me. See, there's a picture of me. Yeah, that's me. The one here, yeah, that's me. Well, but kinda. So of course the bar, of course we're gonna have and that's it. Of course, again we're gonna have another very simple but beautiful stage. Oh. Pretty nice. I love it. Pretty nice. Franco's. This is Franco's. So let's go and take a look more. Yes, I told you, right? So yeah, feel free to use some of these elements. Alright, so 1G. This was another one, fancy, beautiful. I will mute the music on this one because the track that I choose unfortunately gonna give me a copyright strike, but fuck it, I fucking hate them. This is for a street stage that I had. It was really, really nice, you know. Of course, you know, keep it like it's like a commercial place in a riverside. See, so it has riverside, you know, like you have the clock with some advertisement, you know. Of course Matcher, because Matcher is one of our brands. It feels good. Of course we have to use Matcher from King of Fighters because fuck yeah. And of course, you know, keeping all the commercial bits. Still looks kind of like Osaka. You know, this is like a very... you sent me some pictures of it, and you didn't send me the playable version, but I saw the the layer, the mock-up. I saw it. It's really nice. So as you can see, the same. I mean, the commercial area. You know, I put some. I made some of these advertising. For example, SOMe, like role play. You know, the high end. You know, Popsy, L'Oreal, because I'm just worth it. Right. So there you go. Coming soon, Hunter 2. I don't think it's one to come anytime soon though. And then you have the Vintage 69.7, the classics only. That's a radio station. Really nice, really classy, right? So there was another concept that I had. In fact, I was this one was in place. It was inspired by a city, by a commercial city here in Mexico. We call it Zona Rosa. That stage, I was in the design of it, but for some reason I wasn't able to finish it. So let me give you what I was designing at that time and I didn't finish, right? So let me give you a look-see in Redux. So this is what I had in mind. This is, as I said, it's based in a Zona Rosa stage in Mexico City, but it's still unfinished. So basically, yeah, I still have the Star Hotel based on one of the one in I forgot that wrestling game. So Max Cafe, you know, keep it on the same, on the golden style. But it says, of course, anyone who knows this is a cafe. This is a or European Dutombery, right? Yeah, sure. So this is the cafe based on the one in Final Fight 2, but you know, like knowing a more concerned, you can Max Bar, so Max Cafe. Of course, the sign from Max from Art of Fighting 2. Fancy, beautiful, stylish. The entrance of the hotel. The same place of the just some so, and then gonna be a music shop, right? So I had even here the Candy Twins and all this city, Vega games. All the names are in Spanish because once again it was based in a Mexican city, and this is where I stopped. So this is the floor. I was just trying to change part of the flooring, so it wasn't. It was just like a base, but I wanted to make some changes eventually. But yeah, so this is what I had in mind. I didn't finish it, as you can see. No, I'm not saving anything. So yeah, Edgar, how you doing? Welcome. So yeah, this is what was one of the concepts that I had. Then what else do we have? Stage 3.8. This is a very a concept that I had, that I like it. One of the things that I was thinking, this is a stealth, a kind of like a stealth stage. So it's called, what I call the assassin. Let me give you a roundabout what's going on. As you can see, I put three of the hardest motherfuckers. Of course, I put a fucking Dede, a top energy. I put, of course, a frigging Bear, the same, full energy, and of course, I put a Barbone. Now, pay attention to the map. There is there's a pit there, right? Right. And then if you go ahead, suddenly you will be bombarded. I mean, if you alert anyone, isn't going to be pretty. That much I can tell you. So basically, the objective that I had for this stealth mission is to get rid of these enemies without alerting them, without waking them up. So they're kind of like a Hitman style, right? Of course, the background is Batman's, because he's the best one for this. Of course, we have to use Hitman's music. So this is how you would pass this place. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. There you go. Without alerting anyone. Right? So it's a very, very cool concept. Now, what happens if for some reason you decided to go all gung-ho? Oh, fuck me. I close it. And wake up the enemies. Well, yeah. What's this? Well, it's not going to end pretty. It is not going to end well. So let me give you a roundabout what happens if you don't go stealthy on that stage, right? So this concept was pretty nice. Actually, maybe will sound a little bit weird, but I dreamt about this. I dreamt about this idea when I was very deep doing some design. So like, how could look a stealth mission, right? So what happened if you this wake up the guys? But of course, you cannot leave if these guys are still up. But you have to get rid of them, you know, stealthily. But what happened with this? And there's a music. So yeah, you will be bombed. Of course, those ninjas aren't exactly the brightest. You will be losing a lot of... And precisely since you are basically mission failed, you have to start over again. Even if you pass this, of course you have a... Even if you do, right? Even if you pass this one... Yeah. No, you have to start over again. So now we do it the proper way. Ta-da! It's a very nice idea that I had. So yeah, we could be able to keep... I mean, I was having a couple of these ideas. that I wanted to go, right? So like stealthy. I mean, and as you can see, if you wake up the enemy, you alert the enemies. Yeah, basically you have to restart again. But of course, I didn't put any health. I didn't put extra lives. You know, I mean, you will start over again, but you have less health, so you have to try again to be stealthy. So yeah, this is one of the concepts. Any comments? One of the things you want to say? Yeah, as you can see, the assassin is based on, it's Batman's. It's just basically Batman's. But yeah, so I wanted to keep this one. It's a very cool setting. Exactly. You don't have to have all the backup, right? I mean, the moment that you know, don't alert your enemies, of course, backup they will never know you even existed there. So you can pass through. So I wanted to keep it kind of like Hitman, you know, like keep it very, very, very stealthy. So it's a pretty nice concept. Like some of the things that I was practicing. Okay, so this is for Hunter 2. Right, let me open up again SORmaker. I love this launcher. It's really nice for Sun event. So for, let's see, this was my folder, my practice folder for Hunter. I use this. This is the one that I used for when I was building Hunter. So this is just for practice. So a lot of the stuff, yeah, you know, for example, like the train station. So this is practice. Again, this is nothing like, was just for testing purposes. Let me sort this out. So here I was practicing a lot of the concept stages. As you can see, a lot of the stuff is still there. I mean, the auditorium, you already have seen most of it. I mean, like 90% of the work, it's already on the Mod of the Year edition. So I mean, on my maps, the track, for example, I had to make a black track, you know, with a proper redesign. You know, this track was redesigned from the one in Streets of Rage 3, so it looks a little bit bigger. So yeah, this is most of, like 99% of the stuff that I will take a quick. I will show you around what did you send to me. All right. So the wharf at sunset is all animated. You know, all the lights. Really nice, really fancy, beautiful. So this is nothing special. I mean, everything here, it's been already outside. So my worker resources, I tried to put them all together to give them file, but sometimes I am a big mess as well. So for example, like the hotel, the final, this is one of the first version of the hotel. It's not as beautiful, actually it's pretty ugly, but I made a cooler version. The final version of this hotel in Hunter looks pretty better, a lot better, I guess I have to say. The auditorium, this is picture, yes. So here is where you get the final stage. Well, when Mr. White is doing the speech, right, and you get attacked. So this is just a cutscene. This is actually the cutscene. So it looks pretty nice, the stage. So yeah, those are just the mall. For example, this is when I was still constructing the mall, but I still haven't finished this bit. So yeah, I don't know, for some reason I save in different places. This mall is definitely one of the things that I love to do most in Hunter. The mall in construction is by far one of my favorite places, because once again, it's heavily inspired by Yakuza. The food court, of course, everybody knows, especially Rainy knows about this place because he's using this place for Redux, right? But it's still here in construction as well, right? So the food court still not open, still in construction, still have even some of the machines are still wrapped. So in general, for the conference entrance pretty fancy. Nothing really. I mean, once again, everything that you have seen in Hunter is there. There's nothing out of the ordinary. As I said, the hotel at the beginning wasn't as cool, but then I made a read. This was really nice. I really like this one. This is the cutscene animation when Jeremy gets hit in the toilet. So he's beat him up and then tied up and then kidnapped. But the toilet, the design of the toilets are pretty nice. But of course, you've never seen this before because, well, you know, this is just for cutscene. So yeah, this is one of the basic concept of Hunter. So this is the toilet, but inside of the construction building. So still real nice, still, you know, putting things together. Nothing fully constructed. Very nice. I like it. I like this folder was really nice when I was working. The early concepts was pretty nice. So let's check out. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look of what. So you want to see what Herbs was sending me on the early stages, right? So first concept we have the first DC infiltrators. So let's take a quick look of some of the stuff that it was already on the back burner at that time. So these are some of the unused stuff that Herbs here made. So one of his first stages. Oh, isn't that cute? Right? It's been a lot of work though. Still a lot of work. But let's take a quick look. Even this one were before we started to work together. But still, let's take a quick look and see what concept. So for example, this seems to be like a parking lot, or seems to be like moving on the streets. Yes. So like an avenue with some cars, fancy. Doesn't look bad. Of course, different kind of cars from different games, so the sizes are completely out of proportion. This one is for the city background. We use them in Hunter as well, but it's beautiful. Those buildings are gorgeous. That was really nice. The background looks really nice. Maybe we can use those. Give me a second, guys. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué? Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for waiting. So yeah, as I was mentioning, perspective, of course, and all those kind of stuff, things like that. But hey, that's a very nice 7-Eleven. Of course, it's based a little on the Street Fighter 01. It's like a gas station. This could be replaced. It could be retouched. Definitely, the thing that, let's say, the biggest thing is the background. I love the background, even though we use it on previous mod. But the background looks good. Let's take a quick look. The good thing about that, when we start to see early beta versions of this, is that we can have a very idea how to improve. I like how it looks, the city. You know, it has the like little entertainment brush under that overpass. Those cars we can make them. This will be more like a parking lot. I like the background. Without a question, the background is the best feature. Of course, the pumps on this one, look, she looks like a little girl. And the gigantic car. The 711 isn't half bad though. Concept is pretty nice. The idea for this one is really nice. I like it. And then inside the convenience store, I guess this is where should be all the drinks, but we cannot see. And then groceries, arcades, and the counter. Nice concept. Of course, we have a shitload of cousins. Fuck them. Like, fuck me. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do with them? So this, of course, basketball court. Looks cool. A little bit based on Batman. Uh-oh. Pretty nice. Again, a little bit out of the... all over the place, that explosion. I mean, that big car... oh my god. I mean, what is a basketball court? Has to do with a flaming car and the forest. Sometimes we just put things together, right? It's still pretty cool though. I have to say, it's still, I mean, the idea of the court is okay. I mean, there's a already very cool basketball court I can show you later on, but it's for I didn't make that one. This is for one of the stages that for Gangs of Fury 2. Pretty interesting basketball court. Hey Cyber, welcome. Oh my god, again? Fuck this, no. When you were high, well, yeah. We all get high! We all get high! Still pretty nice though. Really, really nice concepts. I want to take a, let's go again. Yeah, because it loops, it keeps looping. Right, let's check out stage 2. Or stage 2, 3. Look at that Kirby. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, of course, I guess you use it also as practice. Okay, this is interesting. So these are like the tracks, like some tracks, like one of those upper level tracks. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one. Nice ideas. Street kind of looks kind of weird, but I like the, like some kind of train tracks. But they more like train tracks. They look more like roller coaster tracks. Still, the concept could be working for example, an amusement park. Could work extremely well. Fuck you. It's a theme park. Still pretty cool concept. Definitely, that will definitely work for the theme park. As I said, the roller coaster upper part. Wow, a floating car. maybe a concept of a DeLorean, a flying DeLorean could work as that. That could be cool. Not a bad idea. Of course, these ninjas are the coolest shit we ever put for. Oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi. I love this design. I guess it's one of my best custom designs I ever did. Yakuza and Triads working together, right? So this is, of course, based on... This is the one we used in Russian Beat. I don't know, I guess we use it as a placeholder, I want to believe. Fuck me. So, yeah, I guess this one is from the same, from Russian Beat. Yeah, in general, like the ones for my mod. Maybe it was a placeholder or something. Yeah, I guess that could be a very good idea of what were you through when you were making these beta stages. As I said, it's always good to know, because once again, it's a perspective as designers, you know, as stage designers and mod makers. We always like to see what we're being through in, right? I mean, like, yeah, it's too much for the typing in the chat, right? I guess it would be a good idea to make a video again, so given a little background of how this was working. But yeah, some ideas sometimes, as I was mentioning, as designer, you know, as any stage designer, I'm like, so I have this concept, I want to have it done, right? I want to have it made. So, well, let's go. So he goes inside the truck, so it seems to be like a very fancy version of the streets. This truck was for Hunter, if I remember correctly. Then it gotta be at the top of the building with something passing by. Pretty cool concept as well. Nice. Of course, gonna be arriving at some place at the jungle, based on Streets of Rage 2, like with the entrance. And there's some sort of caverns, very based on Dungeons and Dragons. Stock image 3s, back in the day before you start to make your own stuff, right? Toilet stalls, again, these are the ones we used in Hunter, but it still can work. I'm still glad they can work, right? The toilet stalls, very simple stage, right? It's cool. I mean, sometimes we just take some other guy's works and sometimes we just put them together. For example, this house looks extremely tiny for the characters, but it could be used more as background. I mean, for example, if you move this same house a little bit notches in the back, yeah, it could be more like background place. They wouldn't be looking so jarring, the proportion. So let's take a look, right? So this one, if we use a more, like, make it further in the back, yeah, it won't look like a freaking toy house, because that's basically how it looks. This is still a great, this is still a very great asset. The asset is still pretty solid, but it can be used if we can put it more in the background rather, you know, than just there. Because look, I can even jump to the second floor from here because it looks like a dollhouse. But yeah, the house is actually, there you go. The wheat farm stage. Finally, we can have to see that one. But it's still pretty good. This one, we can use it as a background. I mean, as a little bit further in the back. Now you see, for example, this is like a highway. Nice idea. I like the layers of the countryside. Looks pretty nice. Maybe you only need to be adding more consistency on the kind of design because, for example, the floor is definitely Streets of Rage 3, the same part of the same of the, like the grasslands that you get, these grasslands, right? But the ones in the background, yeah, they differ completely. But still, the concepts and the context and the concept is pretty good. I like the like, you know, walking on the roadside in a very dark evening. Even we can use a filter to make it darker, because trying to walk on a highway by night alone is kind of creepy, and this could be reflected. This could be reflected, like having fully creepy highways full with bandits. Fuck you. Yeah, you haven't sent me this, but I saw this one when you were sending long before, when we were just discussing some things. Yeah, for Java they will look freaking fantastic. But yeah, the idea of a late night highway in a creepy way, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the concept. Pretty nice, like it. As I said, the only thing I could use in this one is just to be more consistent design wise, so it can fit either Streets of Rage 3 or the background one, which still pretty looks freaking cool. I love it. Hunting Java is one of the things that I've been working along as well, and we have one of the best concepts there. Is when, like, this is another pet project that I want to finish it. We put in a lot of good work on this. Fuck you. Yeah, this highway is pretty nice. I like it. As a concept, it's pretty solid, without a question. But it's huge, and it has a boss, and I gotta get my ass kicked. Oh, but I have a sports car coming to save the day. Ah, yeah, sure, I can take a look at it. Alright, fuck it. I just wanted to take a look. Yeah, the highway looks pretty nice, without a question. It's a really solid design. Remember, guys, also leave your comments, or what do you guys think so far of the works we've been putting together, Herbs and me. Let's see. So you put a lot of stages, actually. These are a lot of concepts, stage, and So let's go and take a look at the streets. So there was the FIB version, the FIB version, right? So here all together inside an office. So this, I guess, if I remember correctly, this is one of the things I see for the first time. This was your first beta version of the FIB offices, right? So the idea is like a lunch break, like the coffee break, lunch break here. Looks nice, but I still have no idea how to work with perspective. But hey, pretty nice attempt. And then it looks like a robotic place. Then the office with this guy who appears in the final version of DC Infiltrators, which is like a file. Then again the Dark Forest, another Dark Forest version. Then again the road. This, I really like this one. I like it because it looks creepy, dark, dangerous, long. Bridge, very nice. Then another bridge, but seems to be kind of broken in some ways. Waterfalls, pretty simple, but like a big waterfall with a neck. Robo-sex there, and again the house. Alright, so this for stage 3. Number 4. Let's take a look. So this is this is like the beta version of the shopping mall, of the clothes store, which we turn into a Versace. So this is like the very beta version of the shop store. So as you can see that, and then when we put in the final version of that one, was pretty cool. So here, like the depot of arcades, of old arcades, we use this for Adam's story, that somehow took you to the food mall with a Tropicana and a Chinese restaurant, another pizza parlor. Nice idea. The layout at least was pretty nice. So this is the basic concept. Oh no, the ugly food court. So this is the early version of the mall that we use in DC Infiltrators. So as you can see here, this is extreme, just using what you had, which is fine. I mean, look at the models, the pictures, which is pretty fine. But I guess in the end, we were able to go into it. So for example, this one we use also again in one of our mods. Pretty nice ideas, but the good thing is that in the end we were able to even improve them, to make them look even cooler, a lot cooler than these are. I love this cute coffee, a tomato, bananas, and meat. Oh, so super cute. Love it. Then of course it's gonna be the club, nightclub. Pretty nice ideas, but in the end everything as a random enemy. Abadede, fuck me. Oh, you know how much I fucking hate Abadede. Pretty nice ideas. The good thing is about when we made the last version of the mall, it was on point. So this is from Survival in Hunter. We use this station in Survival for Hunter, which is fine. Still like it. It's a beautiful stage, if I can say so myself. This is the Batman version. But if you guys have seen what I've been doing for Syndicate Chaos, this is one of the stages got completely revamped. Why am I telling you this? Because this looks too small. let me show you. So this is the when we were using this from Batman. First of all, it's resized. And look at the quality. So it looks pretty awful. This is from Syndicate, the Syndicate house. So yeah, the resizing looks pretty bad. Of course, it doesn't. Even with a bad resizing, you still can see that it's still too small, right? So now I'm going to go a little bit ahead. So this is what we see right now. I'm going to show you what we did to Syndicate Chaos, which is one of the unreleased stages. But we are making a remake of Syndicate Chaos, right? So let me just find out the stage that I made, because it's one of these I forgot. I mean, we're still using as base a lot of the stuff from the previous version, so please be mindful. There you go. So this is one, but look at this one. This is the version that I made on Syndicate Chaos. Now I made the resize of the places, keeping the aspect ratio. Then of course adding like neons, Streets of Rage style, keeping on the dark side. Cool. This is one of the most beautiful stages I ever did recently, if I can say so myself. But let me find, because there's something that I want to see, which because that was one of the cut versions. Then it's gonna be another one. For example, this is another remade version. So this is the Rabbit Street. We call it Rabbit Street because this is something that that Joyful Rabbit did some years ago, and I made a remake of this. Let me give it to you. This is a remix that I made, so let me show you. This is pretty nice. Rabbit Street's really nice. So look at the sign of Toy Empire. The R is flickering. So this is based on a concept of a game that it was released by Samsung, so that they wanted to release on the Sega, based on the Streets of Rage, some shit like that. So Joyful Rabbit made a mock-up version of it, tried to recreate it. And yeah, it was in the community for a while, so I still keep it. So, and it was used in Syndicate Chaos, in the original one. But then we got the arranged version, which is this one that we are making with Netiquette. And of course we improved the version of the Rabbit Street. So for example, look at the drugstore, based on the beta of Streets of Rage 1. As you can see now, it looks cleaner, a lot nicer. Like have like shutters with something there, right? I can find it. I will see if I can find it. Let me just finish this. So this is the drugstore. Again, it's fully animated, as you can see on the signs. There was another shop there, cool. So I put a cool fashion, something generic, but it still looks pretty nice, if I can say so myself. The change of the colors, really nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. I like it. I like it because it looks still very Streets of Rage 2. So Dickens bookstore. There's another concept. For example, I put the authors and the books. You know. This is a really nice concept. I like the shops. I like these shops that I made. A little generic. The bookshop really looks really nice. I like it. Dickens bookshop. The same. I wanted to keep it simple, but at the same time cool and nice. You know, they have the novels with an author there, right? Another novel, of course, with that famous face here. Of course, another fashion store. Dressing up. The same, simple but lovely. Then the entrance to the arcade. And look at Lau Ka-long coming here with Shawashiro. Fuck me. And I cannot jump because, of course, Lau Ka-long is based on Souther. So if we jump, yeah, we will get slashed. And Sawashiro is a slash. But it's a pretty nice stage. This one is a really nice stage. Really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And always. Fuck me. Nah, fuck your gun. Right now I'm just fooling around, so. Fuck you! Yeah, this is a very nice stage. I personally love this one. The same, the arcade version is an arranged version as well. I will show you later. So the original arcade version in Syndicate Chaos was, you know, generic stuff. But yeah, this is stage 1. Very nice, if I can say. Yes, so this is from Streets of Kamurocho. I'm choosing the characters from Street Kamurocho. So yeah, Lau Ka-long is from that. So going back here, so this is a pretty nice stage. This is the bar. But I wanted to see where did I friggin' put the stage, the full stage of this. So this is like the golden version of the. This is the final stage of Syndicate Chaos. So they have this one, the restaurant. So this only half the stage, because the full stage looks beautiful. They have that we need a hero. We also made a remix of this as well. The bar. This one also made a remix for that stage as well. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one that here Herbs made a remix for this. So this is the rooftops, right? The toxic rooftops. So here we put a lot of work for that. Looks really nice. This one is extremely sexy. So when you try to escape here, you know, you walk over the planks, right? And then you have, you know, here the handrails. Then of course you have the, this looks like a small terrace. Really sexy, very beautiful, like ice cream relaxes. So terrace, you pass through this building and then you go here for the this greenhouse. This stage is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you pass through this. Yeah, because the original one, this stage was so lineal. It was really lineal. And then here, when you reach this, so you're gonna be walking through this one, the waterworks, but here it has a room to sunroof. So this concept with the sunroof is freaking cool. So see, I mean, it's a sunroof. You're gonna be walking on glass, but you can see the city at the background. So it looks really cool. This concept of the the hotel. This rooftop is freaking cool. This concept of this one is freaking cool. Let's give it a play. Let's play this one. This is a very nice one. This is worth reviving because, as I said, in the original Syndicate Chaos, that stage is pretty lineal, boring. So we wanted to, what's it like? Okay, when you are on a rooftop, what do you want to make it look cool, right? So we went for signs, sunroofs. Yeah, so there was a very nice concept in general. Yeah, this is a very nice one. Give me a second, please. One second. There you go. But yeah, this stage is really cool. Something happened my robots. I hate it so much. Yeah, because remember here you are playing with either of the bad guys. So either you're playing with Shiba or L or Ash. So yeah. Actually, this mod was Glesp was because Glesp is the original owner of this mod. Yeah, when they said that we wanted to make a remake of this, he's like, oh, by all means. So he's been supporting us because yeah, the concept of Syndicate Chaos is actually pretty awesome. Yeah, Natty wanted to keep this off. I guess in some ways, it was part of the. For some reason, I guess it was part of the plot to keep this the floor. I mean the sky like this. This is really nice. I love this one. The gelato rooftop is super cool. The terrace looks super nice. So I wanted to keep it classy and cool. So it's pretty this is a pretty stylish stage. Don't help him, compadre. I guess it's for some reason, yeah, they wanted to keep the theme. So this is why I didn't want to. I mean, they want to keep something from the original, and then put something new or special. Right, it still kind of looks good. Like the toxic stuff still looks pretty nice. I like it. But yeah, this terrace is really very sexy. Really, Herbs did a fantastic job. As you can see, yeah, not all the stages are made by me, but some of them are made by Herbs here. Fantastic work. Oh! Yes, the gelato work was really nice. And one thing is for sure, Syndicate Chaos, this mod isn't easy. It's pretty hardcore, kind of like the same levels of Hunter. So it's for the guys who are gonna be playing this game. Yeah, get ready for it to have a very big challenge. Fake Kiryu. Yeah, because there's this guy who was using almost the same model as Kiryu for Streets of Kamurocho. But yeah, we keep it for another character who is called Yoneda. So when we put a palette that it looks exactly like Kiryu's, but only his face is weird and different. So yeah. This greenhouse is gorgeous. The concept of this greenhouse is pretty solid. Because when we were discussing a stage design, right? So we're like, what can we see in a rooftop? So we're like, well, you know, the typical shed-like signs, or you know, terraces. So like, yeah, green rooftops too, aren't they? Like, you know, like some of greenhouses, no? Like, yes. So yeah, and then of course also sunroof places. So yeah, we just wanted to experiment a lot on. We want to experiment a lot on of what can we see in a rooftop that you know, like we haven't used before, because yeah, you know, in several mods we have used several, you know, rooftops before, but what the question was what we haven't put there. So like, yeah, we haven't made a sunroof here that we no. And I'm definitely going to keep using these jesters as the thieves, as for the ninjas. These are one of the best designs. Yeah, so the design-wise, this is pretty nice. And then we move here. This concept is also pretty solid, because it's I mean, we have seen sunroofs, but we never walk on a sunroof before. See? So this is one of the concepts that I like. I mean, we never actually walk over a sunroof before. So then we keep them the sign, the waterworks. I love this one, really. No, mother. Fuck you. Fuck your pipes. And what I like, these guys evade missiles like if they were like have the fucking reflexes of a ninja. And they're not even fucking ninjas, but they can reflect rockets like in the last thing, motherfuckers. I hate this. This is one of the things that I really dislike from remake. Like they have very unrealistic way to avoid pretty much anything. Yeah, this looks super cool. The sunroof is my favorite bit. And then it comes the big sign of the hotel. Look at that. So it was kind of supposed to be like a little bit of like a helipad. Well, you know what? To be, I mean, not realistically, but still. We know now the helipad, you actually need a bigger space to make it work. And definitely not near a hotel sign. But yeah, the concept of this stage is beautiful. Really, Herbs did a fantastic job. I only helped to produce a little bit of the ideas, but he's like, no, you want, let me do this by myself. I think I can do a very good job. I'm like, okay. So I said, like, go nuts. So this is the final result. As you can see, it looks fantastic. And what now? It's one of the most beautiful cities of America. Actually, yeah, the concept of that we had for Willow City is not only what you see in the Streets of Rage 1 to 4, but what we have put into remake. Because yeah, fuck this. Right. So this is the mansion. This one is still not designed, not fully designed yet. The same. This is not over. This one, the We Need a Hero, the redesign for this place is freaking fantastic. Is this the full version? Let me see if it's a full version. No, it's not a full version yet. I want to show you the full version of that street, of the dark street. That's fantastic, if I can say so myself. So this is a mansion. This is still not remade yet, but I had very cool ideas for the mansion. So yeah, for the mansion we're gonna redesign everything. So this is the underwater part. This part is super cool as well. The thing is, this one has so many revisions. Some places are missing. So like this one is already missing. So yeah, here this is the first version. And then let me... Well, we're almost midnight. Oh my god, we're almost 2 hours and going, right? So Syndicate Knuckle, which is the version, right? So this is like the... So here's a lot of the stuff we've been working on. Let me see if I can have it here on SORmaker. Shit. Of course we're gonna have, I mean, because one of the things that we wanted, why do we wanted to make Syndicate Knuckle, is because we wanted to recon a lot of the work from for Streets of Rage 4. So basically a lot of the stuff, no, well, this is, I guess this is the last one. But again, Natty Cat decided to, you know, retire for a little bit, you know, go on a hiatus. So yeah, unfortunately we haven't gone too far until she comes back. You know how it is. I mean, if it was on me, because there's an amazing stage concepts. For example, I don't know, this is, let me see, what do we have here? Let me, no, I picked the wrong one, sorry. But basically one of the things is, I don't want, you know, the projects that I have with her, I want to make it with her, you know. We work together. I think it's gonna be extremely disrespectful if I don't, you know, just go ahead and do nothing, right? So this is not what I want. And we work together pretty well, but I want her to respect, I want to give her respect to what she does, right? I mean, when she's ready, we're back. So, oh yeah, also this street, this also was remade. I made a lot of edits on this part, not too much, but, and then of course again the Toy Empire. This is, I like this one. I definitely like this, one of my favorite editions of this one. The Club, Streets of Rage 3, Street. Then this is again one of these parts. There we go. This is the full version now. Okay, alright, I want to show you, in my opinion, yeah, I still do, I still talk with Natty, and well, you know, she's doing okay, you know, dealing with things, you know, things her way. So I want to just give her enough space. Right, so pay attention to this. So as I was mentioning, in the original Syndicate Chaos, as you saw in that beta version, it was resized badly. It was just dark. It has no idea. Shut it. But now look, for example, this one looks like an Italian restaurant, right? So here's, we put this on the background. We wanted to keep it darker. Of course, a lot of cafes 24 hours, so we want to keep it also kind of Batman-like. You know, like, if you ever guys play in the Arkham City, you kind of have an idea of the visuals that the place has, right? So this is one of my ideas, you know. In Arkham City, it's all dark, it's all, you know, decrepit, but at the same time a lot of neons still, like the bars and the restaurants. Of course, even though they are not useful, but the neons are still on. So this is one of the things that I wanted to keep as designed for this stage. You will see. Yeah, the attention of detail, I put too much detail on this one. So here, for example, you will see I mean, it's not just resize. I redesigned and then expanded a bit. So, for example, she can fit now on the door, right? So it has to look like, you know, like she's part of the stage, and not the stage just looks like, you know, an empty prop. See, for example, Gino's, another Italian restaurant for once, but now it's closed. So, for example, see the differences when the place is open. The lights at the background, right? So he looks brighter, but this place is closed. So yeah, but still the, you know, the reflections are there of the city. So it's pretty nice, and the lights still on. Gino's Trattoria. This is really beautiful. The same bar, the beer, all this. I mean, if you see it from the original one, this is empty. You know, you see the map, but it's all empty, so it looks, you know, doesn't have character. But we put like the backgrounds, the neons, the rain, the cars. You know, has more character. Magentas. Of course, we had to put an Irish bar because, yeah. At Magentas, for example, if anyone knows the Boondock Saints, they know, probably they know what's Magentas. Give me a second. Okay, one second, there you go. This one is a really beautiful stage. I personally love it. And this stage is huge, by the way. I mean, originally, once again, we're trying, when we were making this one, we're keeping the same size for all the ratio. So meaning, we are not no, motherfucker, fucking piece of shit, piece of motherfucking eggplant, son of a bitch. Motherfucking asshole. I fucking hate when they do that. The good thing is, yeah, with a proper thing, yeah, we can make something. Alright, so yeah, fuck that. I just wanted to show you. Look at the rainy cafe, because of course we also have a stage for rainy here. Look at this one. Now it's a little bit more on the modern style of the background. But of course I had to put my boys here. So this is the rainies. Night Slashers is pretty nice. So look at this one. Cafe, I like this one. So this is Rainies. Because we love rainy here. It's a beautiful stage, if I can say so myself. So look, of course we had a pawn shop, the one from Streets of Rage 1. See, even it has its own background, everything. Now, if you're fans of the Streets of Rage 4, I guess you're familiar with this place. Right? You see this place? The boxing place in the Streets of Rage 4. And of course we have the Rain bar. Fuck you! the doll shop, right? Chingas a tu madre, pendeja, hija de puta. So yeah, Ren. And there's a doll, right? So this is the entrance. And there she is. So that looks really nice. I love this one. So see, you see one of the rest. Of course, we have a bar diva again. These are making, you know, allusions of several Streets of Rage 4 elements, like diva, the dolls, right? So we are using the same design of El Devo, which is in Streets of Rage 1, but we just changed it to Diva. The El Devo, right? So in the Streets of Rage 1 is El Devo, but here we just changed it into Diva because, yeah, because Diva is now one of the lieutenants of the Syndicate. And then it's a coffee shop in the more traditional style. So it looks really nice. This is Victoria again. Another Victoria's Cafe, another reference to Streets of Rage 4. The explosive girl. I should have put some explosives near here because, well, that bitch loves explosives and molotovs. And then we have a down. So it's basically just Entertainment Street, Batman style. Ah, we have the Pine Pot, of course. Sawashiro again. Many people are slipping on Slash, but I believe it's one of the most complicated sub-bosses. Maybe the only thing that makes it easier is that he doesn't have invincibility frames on startup. But if you let him, yeah, he can fuck you up easily. And especially if he's far away and get his gun, yeah, you're pretty much fucked. This is a really nice fuck you. So here we are out from the fuck you, piece of shit. So we got left behind the commercial area. So it looks more like a small, you know, like, I don't know, maybe like small warehouses or, yeah, like, you know, more like warehousing. So it doesn't look as fancy. See? But it still looks pretty nice. In Armenia, what? LOL, the fuck? So yeah, this stage is long, but it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. So again, of course, Southern rules, okay? Bro! Dude, bro, dude. Of course. Lau Kalong. Yeah, I remember why this part was so friggin' annoying, because it's friggin' two Southers, or well, Lau Kalongs bothering you. But yeah, they still can kiss my ass. Fuck you! This is the one I hate most. And now, forgot that I cannot jump. Armenians like coffee very much. Well, yeah. So we Mexicans, we also are big coffee lovers, or at least most of the people here in Mexico. Yeah, we drink a lot of coffee. We have a very special version, or the preparation, we call it café de olla. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Right, so alright, I guess this is let's cut it a little bit. So as you can see, we have a lot of beta work, a lot of stuff that it's been out. So yeah, but I just wanted to give a little showcase of one of the beautiful stages. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. As I said, I put a lot of elements for Streets of Rage 4. And yeah, so yeah, we'll keep working on this. Oh, so this is the cafe. This is the Who Needs a Hero. But no, this is funny because in this place, you know, in the original one is We Need a Hero, right? But since this is Syndicate Chaos, right? We changed more than to Who Needs a Hero. And yeah, redesigned this one. Yeah, this is. So for example, here at the end, this looks like a fancy apartment, so we put the hillside palace. Looks really nice. Then another bar here. Then a coffee shop closed, dark. Looks really nice. So we wanted to put a little bit, to make it a little bit different from the one on Power Rangers, right? So the same here. So this is the Arcadia. So the same, keep it darker, something like this, you know, like a small apartment or building. This is really nice. This is the Blue Mary Blues. Of course, anyone is fan of King of Fighters know what I'm talking about. So we put a bar based on Blue Mary here. So yeah, and then we have the Barman's Bar here, the new Barman's Bar. So this concept also pretty nice. It was a very nice concept as well on this one. Then yeah, we already saw this, and then of course again the Toy Empire. This station is pretty nice, and this is the arcade. There you go. So this is the. You know what? Before we go, I want to show you this arcade. This arcade is very nice. I redesigned this arcade because once again, in the original was pretty. But look at this one. This is very beautiful. Of course, we use a lot of elements from RoboCop. You know, we have the machines. Some of them are made by me, or others are based on the one in RoboCop. But look, for example, Pac-Man, Galaga, right? I mean, I'm 45-year-old. I grew up in these places. So for me, seeing an arcade like this really makes sense. You know, that's yeah. I feel shivers down my spine. So you think I just went for me? I don't want for this. Let me be. Come on and make us. Well, look at this. So of course, Streets of Rage had an arcade version, but in this universe it's not called the Streets of Rage. It's called Roads of Fury. Look. It looks really beautiful. Looks cute. So it has Adam, Axel, and Blaze in their arcade hit Roads of Fury. And then of course he is like, what are you going to do? Those are custom arcades, by the way. As you can see, the visuals are based in bare knuckle mobile, you know, as you can see on the walls. So yeah, design wise this arcade is freaking awesome. There you go. And there is Barbon. Well, Nishikiyama. But yeah, this arcade is pretty lovely. I love it. So now you know the name of the game, Roads of Fury. Yeah, this arcade is beautiful. So like, yeah, are you going to do a remake of the arcade? Yes, I will. Of course I did. Wow, Yuya. Fuck me. Double two bar bones or two nishikis, which is basically using the string of bar bone. Oh fuck me. Fuck me. We should have more mooks. As I tell you, Syndicate Chaos is there you go. Nishikiyama, his shadow clone, is supposed to be like that, right? So yeah, it's a bit like Nishiki and alright, so well, as you can see, yes, we're working a lot of more stuff. So yeah, this one has very beautiful concepts, a lot of the stuff. We will continue working on this and I'll show you more. But yeah, let's call it a night. It's been already a long while for this live stream. Thank you so much. I mean, we're already reaching the 1,000 subscribers here in the channel. Not sure if 1,000 people is coming out here, but fortunately we still have a lot of people coming up and taking a look at what we do here. A little bit of sprite work, a little bit of Streets of Rage, sometimes a little bit of Outrun, Hitman, a little bit of King of Fighters, and then there, but basically just a stage design. So I really appreciate all of you, all the support of all of you. So to each and everyone who's watching this video, and the ones who don't, but still for some reason want to send you my blessings. I just want to say thank you all for your support after so many years, and I'm so glad that you are able to still be around here, coming up here, chat with me, and be part of the community. Remember, guys, we have the community in Discord. We have Terra Musa has one of his channels in there, so we usually use this just for a place to hang around for any fans of Streets of Rage remake. So you guys want to drop by, just come over here, and so we'll just come here, chill, have a talk, discuss a little bit of a Streets of Rage remake, sometimes other mods. And well, yeah, for all of you guys, it's actually it's pretty fun. It's been fun working with you guys, and especially feels really encouraging that we still have a very big community in Open Board, Mugen, Streets of Rage remake, and the indie community as well. So that they're still supporting pixel art and all these beat 'em up fighting game vibes. And well, so as long as we can continue working on this, yeah, I really appreciate it. So to all of you guys, thank you for appreciating your support, and I'll see you then in the next stream. To all of you guys, have a wonderful night. Take care. Peace.